From my perspective, I think we've gone through a period where people either are in the academic stream or just the regular stream, and a lot of parents have no idea about how good a trades program can be for their children. We kind of, in an academic world, snub our nose at trades, and they're so crucial. And I know some very successful tradespeople, so I think we really need to, from my perspective, have that component more prominent in our system.
The only thing I would like to see is perhaps the school year change. I found as an elementary teacher that when the children left in the end of June and came back in September, there was a catch-up time. And with the curriculum we have in Ontario now, it is very stringent, and you have to get right at it at day one. You don't have the time to do the review, the catch-up.
I would make the school day longer. Given the curriculum, which is very intense and very heavy, have at least one period extra per day, and have, as much as possible, teams of teachers teaching students in perhaps several subjects. And you can draw from the experience and the versatility of knowledge from teaching teams. And that, to me, would address all levels of students right throughout the system.
Parents think teachers have a Joe job. I mean, you go, you're there, the school day ends at 3:30, and you're out of there, and you've got these 2 months in the summertime, and you get Christmas break and Easter break. Not so. And those of us who have been around the block, and probably many of us sitting at this table, went to Teachers College and went back to school and did degrees later. And there were years when we had no summer holidays.
People have that misconception that teaching is easy, that it's a 9 to 4 job, and that we have our summers free. And you've said, you know, we do take courses. That's the misconception I think people have of teaching. And it's always been. It's not just now, it's before as well.
But there are some that feel that teachers know everything right from the get-go. And I've been working in a mentoring program for new teachers, and they don't. They need the guidance and the mentorship program that the government has now introduced, which is fantastic, the Ministry of Education. And they need to learn all the skills that we have learned over the years, and there's still more that we could probably learn if we were back in the classroom full time. But it's not an easy job, and you're not in it for the money.
I have never regretted it. I think the opportunities you provide to children are amazing. And like Carol, I had more parents and kids, grown people, come and say, hey, we remember when you taught us and you made a big impression on us. And I don't think there's any greater reward than that, to know that you've touched the life of a person and they are who they are because you had some impact on them. It's all kinds of opportunities to do what you want to do in teaching, and I would do it again. It was a wonderful career.
The students made my day. They kept what I was doing alive and vibrant. It made me want to go back each day with eagerness. They really played the important part, the most important part in my daily teaching life. And as others have mentioned, to have students come back over the years, and even their parents, and say, talk about the memories, it's very, very rewarding.
I was able to give back to the community all the things that I had gleaned through those many years as being a teacher, and certainly, for sure, I would go back and recommend it for others.
And I don't regret a minute of it. It's great. And the best part for me is when I see adults coming back, students that I have taught, and the appreciation that they have for what I was able to do for them, and not knowing that I'd really done that particular thing for them. It just gives me goosebumps. I loved it, and I still love it. I still do a little supply work in the schools, and it's great. It's great.